Oh my God! I can tell you right off the top of my head, Little Rock, Arkansas, one night, Mid South
Oh,
Wrestling. It's at Barton Coliseum. It's the
yep.
midnight in the rock and roll, and right and at this
And you
point, the
guys got
rock
to be on fire, right? And
we're
so
on
is the rock and
fire.
roll.
It's sold out,
Yep.
and we go to the ring first, and here comes the rock and roll, and they bring the lights down, and they hit the Van Halen music. They were using Jump at the time
Yep.
as their because that was the hot song. And they drop the lights and they put a spotlight on the stage. So here comes out of the Barton Coliseum locker rooms. You come up these stairs onto this big stage, and that at the end of the arena, and then you come off the end of the stage, down the stairs, and down the middle aisle to the ring. Well, here comes Ricky and Robert, and the shrieks from the teeny boppers are deafening, and
Yes.
the spotlight is playing all over it, and the people are going crazy. And Hoot Gibson, Robert Gibson, Punky and Hoot for everybody. If you don't know who Punky and Hoot are, you're not
Right.
involved in the wrestling business. Ricky's Punky and Robert's Hoot. And they come up. Hoot had his issues sometimes with stepping places he shouldn't step. So they come up on this stage and they're in the spotlight and the people are going crazy. But of course, the spotlight in their eyes, the only light in the arena, they can't really see. So they're going on, we need to move forward. That's the only thing they knew. Well, we're watching in the ring, me and Bob Eaton and Dennis Condrey, and Ricky comes to the front of the stage and starts coming down those stairs to come down the middle aisle. And Hoot, the spotlight got in his eyes. And it was a T-shaped stage. And he walked off the corner of the stage, not being able to see, and just dropped out of sight. Just complete, like an elevator had just taken him down and fell off the front of the stage. And then you see a hand come up and boom. And oh my God, Hoot's fallen again. There was another time, the Heavenly Bodies in Smoky Mountain Wrestling were working with Doug and Mike Furness. Now, Doug Furness was a UT football star, was the legitimately set world strongman records.
Unbelievable talent. Running
His
back at
brother,
the University of Tennessee.
Yep. His brother, Mike, was also a football player at UT, but did not get all of the athletic genes of the Furness family.
Right.
So Doug had called us and said, hey, my brother Mike wants to get into wrestling, and if you guys will train him, I'll come out, because he was living in California at the time. I'll come out and make the Christmas week shows for you, because Christmas was always a huge time for wrestling. So, okay, so we trained Mike for 6 or 8 weeks. And then finally it came, we shot the angle where Mike Furness debuted in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, but the Heavenly Bodies got on him and beat him up. And here comes Doug, and we're going to have the tag match Christmas night, I believe it was 1993 in Knoxville, Heavenly Bodies and the Furness brothers. And Doug, being the experienced veteran, he said, I'll sell and I'll give Mike the tag, right? So he sold his ass off for the Heavenly Bodies for like 10 minutes or so, and finally he hits that hot tag to Mike Furness, and Mike was so excited, and there's 2,500 to 3,000 people in his hometown. They just blew. Oh, my God, here comes Mike, and Tom Pritchard is in the ring, and Mike stepped through the ropes and ran at Tom and jumped and hit him with a flying clothesline. Boom! And Tom takes a big bump, and Mike, he ran so hard and so fast. When he leaped up in the air and hit that clothesline, he landed and kept rolling and rolled right out of the other side of the ring. So he literally was in the ring for 3 seconds. He leaped up, hit the clothesline, landed, and rolled out to the floor. And there's Jimmy Del Rey going, I'm ready to feed, and there wasn't nobody to feed for. And Tom gets up, and then all of a sudden you see a hand from the other side of the ring. Mike, so the people went, yeah!